Man, big news. Lamar Jackson is finally going on the offensive here. I think he's finally had enough of the Baltimore Ravens just leaking out material. He's saying it's not true. I got the self-proclaimed Lamar Jackson #1 fan on the show today. We're going to get into this, man. Let's get to it.
Yes.
All right, Drees, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. Just blessed to be alive. Happy to talk to you and get to be a part of this podcast and this
Absolutely.
whole thing, man. It's
I
great.
appreciate it, man. So let's back up and let's start. I know we had you on the LTB before, so let's start and talk about let's catch people up on who you are and why you love Lamar Jackson, man. Tell the people why you love Lamar.
Well, I'm Idris. People call me Hank Moody. That's my Facebook name. But I'm Idris Williams from St. Petersburg, Florida. So basically the reason I love Lamar is the same reason I ended up loving Michael Vick. The first time I saw Lamar was him playing against Florida State, which is my team, my diehard team, the only diehard team I have in all the sports. And the first time I saw Lamar, he was just taking our team apart. And I'm like, who is this guy? And that
Right.
got me to paying attention. And ever since then, he's been my favorite player, like, in history. So
Right.
and he's my favorite basically because he's probably the most unique I've ever seen. I was hard pressed to be better than Vic at being Vic.
Sure.
And he is like Vic 2.0 in my opinion. So he's basically the most exciting player to me in the league and my favorite ever. So that's pretty much the main reason why I love Lamar.
Gotcha. Absolutely. I understand. I was there that day. I remember him just tearing Florida State apart. It was absolutely insane. So, and that's kind of what put Lamar Jackson on the map was that game.
Right.
I know the week before they played Syracuse and he had the leap that they still show on ESPN.
Yeah.
So let's get into Lamar Jackson now. Let's fast forward to now.
Right.
Today, it's come out that, and Lamar's finally going on the offensive, and I can't applaud him, enough because, the Ravens had leaked out information just constantly, just trying to get the narrative in their favor. And me personally, I love it when players fight back, and Lamar is fighting back.
Well, first of all, I like to say the reason I'm dressed in all of this Ravens garb and I'm wearing all this stuff is because I don't know how long he'll be a Raven and I won't be wearing this stuff anymore. My wife bought me all this stuff for Christmas and I didn't get to put it on. So what better time than now when I'm talking about Lamar and I might not even be able to wear this again. So let me cut off the lights. This is just for
Oh man.
this is just for effect. Personally, I'm starting to wonder. I don't know what's going on. He doesn't give out much information. A lot of stuff is cryptic.
Right.
I don't know what happened with this Ken guy. This Ken, I forgot his last name, that was supposedly reaching out to these franchises on Lamar's behalf. And it's Lamar's business partner. So I'm not sure if he knew or he couldn't have been sending this guy to reach out. I hope that wasn't the case. Because I wouldn't like that. I do like that Lamar is trying to, put in perspective and dispel some of these rumors that are going out. But I need to find out more about this Ken guy before I can just be like, hey, because if that's true and he sent that guy to speak on his behalf, I'm kind of upset with him myself. You know what I mean? Because it's like, what are you doing? Just go ahead and if you're going to do that, just get the agent, Absolutely. But I don't know the details surrounding that. So I can't really say if this guy reached out on his own behalf and not on behalf. Lamar came out and said he's never represented him. So it still wasn't no clarity on what that means. When he put out the commercial, did you see the commercial of the fitness gym? That kind of confused me. So if he really did send that guy, then I can't. I'm not in agreement with that. I didn't like that, but I did like that he's speaking out and not just letting them say what they want to say because, of course, they're trying to spin it. And
Right.
I'm happy that he's just not laying down, and especially since you're your own agent, you can release whatever you want. It's up to you. So,
Correct. Correct. Well, and that's kind of the thing is that he sent this, or supposedly sent this guy. Ken Francis is his name. I was just looking
okay,
to make sure I had the right last name. I'm like, you can't send this guy out, man, and for him to be speaking on your behalf. You know the rules.
yeah,
If it means that much to you and you got to have somebody do it, it's just what you said. Hire an agent. And I know
right,
me and you have disagreed on that in the past. That you thought, hey, going about it this way, but I also know that you are a make sense person when it
right,
comes to everything, but especially Lamar. It's like,
right,
look, I get that what you're trying to do is you're trying
right,
to set a precedence,
hmm,
and everybody doesn't have an agent, and guys have
right,
done well. But the difference is guys negotiate, you know,
right.
and he has to be willing to